Hello, sweethearts and lovelies, and welcome back to Monday Night Frezno. I am Frezno. It is Monday night, and we are back at it again. We're going to have some cyberpunk bartending action. Last time, there was an idol, and Dorothy was there, and there was the posh cat girl, and also George Costanza for some reason. And there was something else weird too that I'm forgetting right now, but whatever. We're gonna get the bad boy going. Art Vandelay. Think I should play Fire Emblem. The Fire Emblem's pretty good. I haven't played a Fire Emblem in a while. That's been a couple years. What was the last one I played? I think it was Awakening. In like 2022. And that is not coming through on my heading phones. There we go. I haven't even met the redacted yet. It's a bit loud in my eardrums. Let's turn that down a peck. Alright. 3 houses. Ah, the lovely sensation of feeling like you're forgetting something. Yeah, an entire week of content. All done. Feeling better? Fresh air does wonders for you. Well, for a given value of fresh anyway. I insisted it sounds like dynamite. No, it was too long to be dynamite. It sounded more like a heavy-duty tool. You're a heavy-duty tool. Yes, I am. Wait, damn it! Oh, welcome back. I could have sworn this place. Oh, who are these? Who are these people? Who are these? Are they Lillums? This one's obvious. This one looks like a Lillum, but I don't know. This lady. I could have sworn this place looked a lot more pink the last time we came. Maybe it's the lighting. Hey, bartender, what did that noise just now sound like to you? I say it sounds like construction. Betty here says it's dynamite or something like that. Not you too. Eh? You think it's dynamite then? What? No, I say it's a backfire. It's a gunshot! Firecrackers! See, those sounds have been going on all night. We can't figure out what they are. Well, we aren't here to discuss that. We're here to... who's he? Gillian, nice to meet you. I don't know, you have more of a John face. Being a heavy dude. Syracuse has me to seduce the goblins. What? Whoa! Oh, good lord. Where was he last weekend? I don't care. He already made amends for leaving me to fend off all those dogs. Anyway, what do you want? Beer. Oh, what the hell? I'll have a beer too. 2 beers coming right up. Huh? Alright. 2 beers. We don't need to get these kids drunk. We just need to... louder than I am. Let's fix that. Yeah. If we come down here, that's a little bit quiet. Right there? How's those levels sounding, kids? How are those levels sounding? 2 Flanner guides. Okay. Here you go. Thank you. Man, after-work beer is always the best beer. Yeah. So tell me, bartender. Just call me Jill. Jill? That's a nice name. How's business lately? As usual. Wait, I guess you don't really know what usual means for us. We're not the kind to be filled to the brim during rush hours when we don't have that many regulars. So it's just the same. Nothing's changed. I guess when we came here with all the dogs, it was quite the change of pace, huh? You have no idea. I have a question, Jill. Is it about the girl sleeping next to you? Oh, right! I forgot about fucking Streaming Chan! Who hijacked the stream with a meta fucking thing. Where she was live streaming her bar session that we were live streaming, and chat was on the screen, and they were being lewd dorks. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine just going on somebody's stream chat and saying out-of-pocket lewd shit. Can you imagine that? Can y'all imagine that at home? Scandalous, shocking, lascivious. Premium. Please don't wake her up. Do you regularly let people sleep here? No, but I'd rather have her sleeping than talking. Should you be saying that with at least 6K people listening? Okay, Gilead, yeah, that's in the game. There are not 6K people listening to this. There's maybe 6 lovely people listening to this. And the highlights from Beyond. Let them hear, I don't care. 6K people. She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. That sounds familiar. I think one of the dogs talked about seeing someone doing that. I don't know if it's the same person. So 6,000 people are watching and hearing us. Considering the way she's sleeping, they're probably only hearing us. Her camera's against the table. I don't know how many are still in the channel, though. I see. So there would be a lot more witnesses if something said. Do any of you have a criminal past? Nope. Just a minor charge of petty vandalism. What'd you do? Painted graffiti outside of my high school saying Miss Thompson's a cunt. Damn. Ooh. Watch out, guy! Watch out, y'all! We got a wild one here! Why'd you do that? Because Mrs. Thompson wasn't cut! Mrs. Thompson wasn't cut! Yeah, there you go. Ask a stupid question, get a stupid answer! She constantly humiliated whoever got her questions wrong. She also constantly bullied 2 of my classmates. True, I got a week of suspension and had to clean the wall, but it gave everyone the courage to speak up. So how'd step up at Doglandia? Well, we recently struck a deal with Farmer Fabrics to start a doggy clothing line. Doggy clothing? Farmer Fabrics? That name rings a bell. It's that textile company where the owner believes herself to be an alpaca. What? Oh yeah, that one. We had her here some time ago. She got drunk and so much saliva everywhere. Oh. But anyway, dog clothes? We hired a new employee and she showed the higher-ups some designs. After a couple of talks, they decided to give the clothing production a try. Those designs were embarrassing, you know? But something tells me that's why they were approved. You guys want anything else? I'll have whatever this guy orders. Let's see. I'll have a brandini. 2 brandinis, then. They like drinks starting with the letter B, don't they? Here you go. You have such a wimpy taste in drinks, Steele. Not all of us spent their weekends in college partying like maniacs. Actually, not all of us went to college. You missed nothing. Sometimes I wish I could go back in time and kick myself. Something on your mind? That girl that's designing the clothes. Laura, what about her? She's cute, but she should take more care in her appearance. I mean, right now she fits the unkempt cutie category so well that it's almost painful. It's so cliche that I can't help but cringe when looking at her. Cringe? Oh, come on now. Clearly this is dated. Don't you know the ancient Gen Alpha slang? Like cringe, and riz, and skibbity toilet? I actually learned a new one today. Some kid in the Discord mentioned the word huzz, H-U-Z-Z, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Apparently it's shorthand for hose. Huzz. Huzz. Husband, that makes more sense, honestly. Your answer makes more sense, Starfire. Come on, kids. Get with it. It's like when you see something that's such a cheesy movie cliche, you just feel the need to kick whatever the hell it is. Kick. Betty, I didn't think I'd have to say this to you twice in the same month, but you shouldn't kick people. I wasn't gonna kick her. Why'd you think I'd kick her? Because I've seen you kick people before. Apparently unprovoked or due to complicated reasons only you understand. Fine, guilty as charged. Still, I'm gonna do something about her. I feel like I just need to. It's a matter of honor. Honor, she says. Well, maybe honor isn't the right word. But she has potential, and I'm not gonna let her waste it. Jill, I'm gonna go check the antenna on the roof. Alright. She's your boss, right? Didn't you meet her before? Nope, I'm just the veterinarian. The dogs were the ones that organized the meeting with her. I'd say she's really good looking, but honestly those pants rob her of a charm. What do you mean? They make her look too uptight, and at a glance she doesn't seem like the type. Some shorts or a skirt would fit her better. Well, she wears a skirt or pants depending on her mood. There was also this one time where she came in wearing a kilt. That kilt was awesome! Damn, she has nice hearing. Now that I think about it, you have that hobby of speculating what someone's personality is like based just on their looks. I mean, you did the same with Jill here. Amazing, you actually made that sound weird as hell. Yes, I have the habit of trying to guess someone's behavior based on their looks. No, it's not a hobby. You made that sound like I'm some sort of creep. I did? What did you think about me? Nothing much, really. Mostly that you were too polite. Not a natural polite, though. More like a professional polite. You're like that because you need to be. That was it, really. Although the way you looked at me when I said your boss could use a skirt or shorts was interesting. You seemed interested in what I said, like you'd like to see that scenario. You're thinking too much. What do you think about Gil, then? He's either a total simpleton or acts like one in ways that consumes the rest of his character. Yeah. But anyway, I'm just a veterinarian. My judgment might be clouded by seeing so many furry businessmen. Let's have another round. Sounds like a good idea. You'll have something strong. You need to pump some testosterone into your taste and drinks. You'll thank me later. Trust me. Then, 2 strong drinks. Manly drinks. I don't care which ones. Well, you shut up. Strong, manly drinks. Gut punch. We want them to walk out of here, you know? Pile driver? Nah, I don't think so. A small twist in the pile driver. 2 more emphasis on the tongue burning, less than the throat burning. No, we want strong, we want strong and manly, right? Yeah. Sour, manly, sobering. No. Bitter, manly, strong. Bitter, manly, burning. Bitter, manly, burning. I guess we're gonna give him a gut punch. Here. Now drink. Oh man, you'll get used to it. Hey Jill, has someone ever proposed to you as a prank? You know, make you think they're falling in love with you just to reveal that it was all a prank? Jill? First year of high school. The guy I had my eyes on for a whole year asked me out. Oh man. Saturday morning, I go to the meeting place. What do I find? It was all a prank by some bitches. Ouch. Sorry, The worst part isn't that they set me up, but rather that I saw it coming. I knew that guy wouldn't find me attractive enough to ask me out. I knew those bitches would target me sooner or later just for kicks. I knew it all, so when it all happened, I felt nothing. They confirmed my suspicions that teenagers are a plague that must be eradicated. God damn! These girls are like high school, bane of my fucking existence. ... Anyway, why the question? Hey, piece of scrap. Yeah? These are the situations where you should have stopped me before I said anything. It's better to learn by tripping yourself. Why the question, though? I was asking because one of my ex's cousins has been hitting on me the past couple of days. If it were somebody else, I'd pretend to be straight with the help of this piece of scrap here. Ooh! Gay icon confirmed! And here I thought these two were a thing, but you know, okay, yeah. Yeah, girls! Good! Sadly, she knows who I am. Worst part is, knowing Vero, she probably put her cousin up to it as a practical joke. Betty's a big old lesbian. Good. Well, I'd suggest telling the cousin that she should cut it out. If she feels genuinely offended, they might not have been in cahoots. But I'm just spouting nonsense based on what you've told me. Don't pay too much attention. It's better than my suggestion. What was yours? Waterboarding. I see. What? The fact that she knows how to waterboard somebody is what scares me most. The Girl Scouts also taught me how to skin a deer, and I see nobody making a fuss about that. Well, there's a difference based on how you apply that knowledge. But yeah, your advice sounds good enough. Especially when you factor that if Gina's being honest about her, she probably won't feel offended. Gina, which one was that again? Blonde, flat as a cutting board, but cute as a button. This game has a real thing with saying, oh, this girl's got no titties. Like it did with Dorothy, it did it with like one of the other girls, and now you're talking about this Gina. Oh yeah, she came to the office Christmas party, right? That's the one. Well, it's getting late. We should be going. Yeah. Thank you again for everything, Jill. Bye. Please come again. Back. Those damn cats moving the internet antenna. Oh yeah, Gil, some guy said I should tell you that the bunny's late, whatever that means. Oh, shit. Boss, I'm leaving early. If I don't come back in 2 days, consider me as good as dead. Oh, Gil. Always in trouble with somebody. What kind of black market shenanigans are you up to this time? Yeah. Shouldn't we be worried? Think of him as a kid that tells outrageous stories to get attention and everything will be easier. Besides, he knows how to take care of himself. Yeah. He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. In any case, I'll be back in my office. Maybe now I can finish watching that didgeridoo tutorial. What? This just in. News at this hour. The Apollo Trust Bank has locked its doors, leaving around 30 people trapped inside. The security system was activated after somebody tried to steal information from the main database. Early this morning, the bank... Damn, that's rough. Oh, was it Alice Rabbit? Ah, hello, Jamie. Good evening, Jill. Did you see the news about the Apollo Trust Bank? The news flash just ended. Sounds like things got ugly. From what I heard, there was a commotion earlier today. Something about people being unable to leave the building. Let's hope for the best. Yeah. Gil stormed officers a minute ago, though. I see. I guess the bunny was late. He definitely knows what's going on. What can I get you? Give me a Mars blast. Coming right up. Blend it. One Mars Blast. Yeah, this is the one. Mars Blasts have always seemed poorly named to me. Shouldn't it be red instead of yellowish? Then again, the whole red planet thing is still in his nickname. Can't believe myself. Hey, who's this girl? She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. I'm guessing her equipment's still running, so you might want to watch what you say. Thanks for the advice. Changing the subject a bit, have you been hearing explosions or something throughout the day? I heard that the supersonic drone was undergoing tests and lost its course. That might be it. Ah. Hey boss, the explosions were caused by supersonic drones! That sounds better than firecrackers! We've been trying to figure out what they were all day. I see. Sonic booms are not sounds people can normally identify. And this one drone made a lot of noise when breaking the sound barrier. Is this an area to test that kind of stuff? It's not, which makes the whole thing quite suspicious. Man, if only Gil was here to hear that info. He thought they were gunshots. Are you worried about him? Sorta. He always leaves without notice for days, but he always comes back unscathed. I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried, but at the same time, I've just kind of become used to it. He can be a troublesome man, huh? Sometimes. Say, do you think the people in the bank will be alright? This isn't the first time a bank is closed like that, but something's off about this. Off how? I don't know. Maybe it's the hour. Maybe it's the fact that the news is making an unusually big stink out of it. Let's hope I'm just overthinking it. Yeah. Are you worried about something? A girl that was in here yesterday said she was going to that bank. It's not like me to personally invest in what happens to clients, but never mind. You want something else? Yeah, I can make time for one more drink. Fetch me a beer. Let's keep it simple. Sure. Beer. For some reason I thought of a... You ever see that video where it's like Iron Chef and the Iron Chef is like dramatically introducing every ingredient? And he's like, smoked salmon! Fish! Pork! And then beer's the secret you're getting. He's just like, beer! Here. I once read that beer played an important part in humanity's history. Yeah, I'm familiar with the theory. It's an interesting one. The gist of it is that brewing was an important part of society during its development. Drinks were ubiquitous while feasting. They helped to foster bond and fill faction alliances. Given enough time and enough beer, larger societies would be born. You seem to know a lot about this. Why does that remind me of that Simpsons quote? To alcohol, the cause of and solution to all life's problems. Nah, just enough. You only pop in for a mo. Hello, Frezno. I'm enjoying Valhalla. Yes, this is a very fun little game. Hello, Maury. Glad to see you. It's a very fun game, but some of the things these people say is extremely out of pocket and has me double taking because it's like, what in the world did you just say? Yay! You get excited. You get excited in the chat. Yes, it's very fun. Nah, just enough. Jill, have you ever thought about brain uploading? Brain uploading? I was thinking, what's the point of uploading yourself if you're still here? Let's say you upload yourself, and effectively that new someone's in cyberspace. You'll still be here. Wouldn't it be weird to know that there's a you that's not you somewhere? Okay, that's just transhumanism theory. You're getting into the real cyberpunk shit here now. You're gonna go full Blade Runner on us. That's an interesting point. I guess it'd be the same as cloning, huh? Imagine if your cyberspace self found out of the real you somehow. You gotta have the transhumanism in your cyberpunk. Imagine talking to your other self. There's more. Imagine placing multiple copies of you in different situations. Okay, that's getting a little carried away. Exposing each one to different scenarios to see how they develop. I guess it is kind of heartbreaking in a way. Imagine someone with some illness uploading the brain to the ether, only to find out their physical bodies are still alive in here instead of living in a place where there's no disease. I remember an article from a while back about the earliest forms of brain uploading. It would scan the brain in such a thorough and intense manner that it would effectively kill the person. Ugh. It used the words, burn the brain. Ouch. All for nothing because the data would be corrupted or broken. They halted all brain uploading research after that. I think they started another project about living brains in jars or something after that. That subject interests you, huh? That makes for a nice time sink when I'm doing nothing. Well then, nice talking to you, Jill. Same here. Always a pleasure. Say hello to Gillian for me when he comes back. Please come again. Whew, all done. You want to stay here? Seems the street's quite restless. Thanks, but I'll pass. I have a couple of matters to attend to at home. You do? Yeah, I ordered a nano camo module for my apartment. It should be installed by now. Nano camo? Isn't it a tad expensive? Yep. To be honest, I asked my mom for it. She had been pestering me about what gift I wanted for Mega Christmas for a while. I still love that Mega Christmas. She's been asking that for 4 years now, and I always said it was fine. So I took the chance and asked her for it. Used up all the past gifts. Oh. Feels a bit weird to ask your parents for a gift like that when you're 27. I'm sure she doesn't mind. So what will the nano camo module change from your apartment? I got the basic plan. Walls of one piece of cloth. So I picked my kotatsu too. Yeah, the kotatsu? You know what the kotatsu is, boss. I've played Persona 4. I know of the kotatsu. I'm more impressed you know what it is. I mean, futons are common knowledge, but the kotatsu, not so much. Yeah, well, days get cold and the heater might not be enough. And the Japanese have mastered how to live comfortably in reduced spaces. You should invite me sometime. I want to see how you decorate the place with that. Ooh. Dana and Jill hanging out. But have you considered Jill and Alma hanging out? Let's plan the day to grab a beer, yeah? No more dancing. Tired. What do we do with her? I'll take care of everything, don't worry. Alright, sorry for leaving her like this. No problem. Well, I gotta go. See you tomorrow, boss. Careful out there. Get a nice wall pattern or something. Jill wants to buy a fan even though it's winter. Buying one will prevent him getting too distracted, and we can now use nano camo to customize the room. Alright, let's buy a fan. Let's buy Jill a fan. The Joker Cyclone. Anything else Jill should buy? Let's see, what else? Oh, right. Well, we're not buying the absolutely cursed Alex figurine from the cult classic video game Yeek. I will buy Night of the ID Snatcher, so that sounds good. It's just fan. The fact this game came out before Yeek, they didn't know. They didn't know. What's new on Cyberpunk Reddit? Apollo Bank is getting attacked, and no one's reporting on it. Are you actually surprised? Considering the nature of the threats, it's clear Quincy doesn't want to take the blame. What a fucking coward. Do you have any sources there? I'm posting for the site. It looks like someone's inside the bank with a huge bomb threatening to blow up the building. Any demands? They want Quincy to quit and the White Knights disbanded. Wow. So they're actually helping the protesters? That's not the way to help the people. What, this is just a huge false flag to blame the opposition? I wouldn't be surprised. This fucking place, lol. Let's wait for more info. The toy Turing figure buys a nod to read-only memories, which I see also features cursed Yeek cameos that Yeek not come out yet. How many of these visual novels have been infested with Yeek cameos? Streaming Chan thread, that'll be fun. They didn't know. They didn't see last night's escapade. She was at the Valhalla bar. It was alright. Bartender was a cutie, but man, she's full of herself. Don't care, I'm going next week and asking her for a date. We all know you won't. Pretty sure nobody here has got to ask someone out. Is she still sleeping? Yeah, the bartender's been telling her we need to be careful with the words, lol. Or there's illegal activity going on there. Like, oh, you need to be careful what you say. Maybe they're avoiding casual racism. Wow! Isn't that, you know, a bit much? A cyberpunk Twitch chat being like, oh, maybe they're trying not to be racist. Like, I've seen popular Twitch chats. I know what's up. Cyberpunk Shovel Knight? Oh, that would rule. True, still, it would be rare for them to do shady stuff. This fucking city, huh? At least she's sleeping now. Last time I saw her taking the rest was a week ago. Crash is a hell of a drug. A white knight just beat me up. I'm fucking crying right now. Let me tell you the story. Waiting for OP to deliver. I'm here. Anyway, here it goes. I was going home after buying groceries at the store. I was real tired because I had to land for hours just to buy milk. When I finally got there, a group of 3 white knights stopped me and started asking for my ID. And also wanted to see my bag to check away once in the scalper. Once they saw everything was in order, they asked me for a military service ID. And just, what the fuck? Why would they have that on me? There's no forced conscription anymore. It doesn't make sense. And because they didn't have it on me, they asked for money or else they plant drugs on me. I, of course, refused. They lost their patience. One of them hit me right in the temple with a gun. I was bleeding crazy and floors just so my groceries left. Holy shit, man. I fucking hate this place. I hate it so much. I want to leave this fucking house. I'm tired of this shit every fucking day. Shovel Punk. Yeah, oh, Shovel Punk. There's your new thing. God. Shovel Knight was such a good fucking video game. Augmented Eye. Pollution to reach historic levels next year. Oh, this one's hitting a little hard. Even though most countries in the world have adapted their economies to solve the ongoing problem of climate change. Oh, if we could only live in this cyberpunk world! Glitch City still relies on ancient technologies in order to keep costs low while profits high. As a result of this backwards policy, it seems as though it's experiencing a huge increase in air pollution next year. Our containment level supports the whole population to move away from loud areas within the city. The soil is dying at an alarming pace, said experts in the report. Having to buy special raincoats and umbrellas just sucks, but experts say you better get used to it. Shovelpunk sounds like you'd be the lesser-known sibling of steampunk. Yeah. The augmented eye is being attacked. Hi, everyone. We take your security seriously here at the augmented eye, and we have the obligation to disclose the recent articles on Alice Rabbit were vandalized by who we think is Alice Rabbit themselves or a very good impersonator. We want to extend our apologies and inform that we will eliminate our coverage of Alice Rabbit. This factual news, not entertainment pieces. Sincerely, the AE staff. Alarms rise as the Apollo Trust Bank suffers a terrorist attack. Hijacked screens at downtown Casanova announced what seems to be a terrorist threat aimed at the Apollo Trust Bank. The information suggests that the currently unidentified bomb was already inside the building. The White Nest counterterrorism unit responded to the threat immediately. However, that bank was then locked down by an external network attack. We might be dealing with a dual threat here, CTU's Chloe Bauer told AE. The bank has been sealed shut to use its own disaster prevention system. However, none of the terminals in the bank were working at the time. The building is basically sealed at this point. The hostages are trapped. Great design. Great design. Oh, the nano camo. The nano camo mascot's cute. Oh, you can buy. Oh my god. Rad? $10,000 for wallpaper that says rad? Anyway, what if it was purple? I like the pattern on her for her kotatsu though. There's an achievement for setting your walls and table to leopard print. There it is. I like these though. These are cute. Nanocameras are fonts being found in 2068, pioneered in the machine fabric capable of real-time texture swap. Meant for military use, being products to the general public at the most affordable prices. Camotan is our mascot. She's designed by a veteran character designer from Sukeban Games, Kirin 51. Birthday 2104. Measurements like Musashi, Battleship, Tactical Fashion, and Peach Cake. Neat. Nothing new from Kiramiki. No. Okay. Let's save our computer video game and go for another day of Horky. December 17th. Evening. Huh? I didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something. Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink. You can take a break, you know? You're quite the hard worker. And the streets are not exactly safe right now. They've never been when you get down to it. And besides, I can't afford to not come with the bar closing soon. I wonder if any bars use impending closure as a means of getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention, I get bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway. What did you say? Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet? Nope. I wouldn't worry too much about him, though. If you say so. The girl's still here? Yep, she was sleeping so peacefully I felt bad about waking her up. So, would you mind doing that for me? Actually, yes, I mind. But you're the boss, and it's kind of my fault she's here in the first place. Sorry about that. Hey, young lady, sleep another hour and I have to start charging you a motel fee. Where am I? Oh god, here we go again. Oh, right. The shoddy downtown bar. Let's see, all my gear's in place. And neither my pants nor my any shirt have probably been displaced. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning. Good evening. Too much clothing. Jeez. Evening? Oh, well, it's the best night. A day of sleep I've had in quite some time. Sorry for all the trouble I may have caused you today or last night. Don't worry. You're so nice, flat bartender. Why does she keep calling you that? B cup is not that flat. Thanks for taking care of me. Bye. Hello, guys and gals. Streaming Chance back in action with her batteries reloaded. Ah, the moon! It burns! I feel like I've just unleashed something terrible onto the world. Come on, it's not that bad. Say, what's this bottle? A bottle of absinthe I had at home. I went to have it appraised, but the guy said that without label, there's not that much value to it. It's still a nice bottle of absinthe, though. I see. Are you going to serve it today? It looks like the absinthe can be detected by the station's database, so it's not counterfeit. Is that a typo or a piece of world building? I'll serve it only if customers ask for it. Sounds good. Want me to serve you a glass of it? I'll pass. Absinthe's not my kind of thing. Well, then I'll be in my office. Careful with that thing. Alright. Okay, then. Let's serve drinks and change minds? Time to serve, mix, and change lives. Yeah. Wait, that's not how it goes. No one here to retort. Man, it feels lonely without Gil here. I got Catgirl Lady's orders right, and she gave me some rum. Oh, interesting. I just hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead dangerous or weird types coming in here. What the fuck? You know, I'm still amazed how 3 sessions into this game it could just throw me for an absolute frigging loop. Because we just all of a sudden have encountered a brain in a jar. Good evening. Holy shit, that was a record-breaking jinx! Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Let's see. I'll have a green fairy. Green fairy? Blue fairy! Sorry, the absinthe bottle distracted me. Let's give this brain a blue fairy. How does a brain imbibe? How does a brain in a jar imbibe alcohol? Here you go. Nice. Yeah, this is the thing. So, how are you gonna... Oh, you can grab stuff. Should have figured as much. You can drink stuff and eat. I have the same system Lilim do. Can I ask you something, miss? Oh, it's a lady? Is this a... I'm sorry for assuming your gender and giving you a rather deep and imposing, elegant voice. If you're a lady, I'll switch it up. Miss... Call me Taylor. Just Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything. The brain is hitting on us! Okay, Taylor. Yeah, you're the first person I've met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor. Nah, too easy. You are a brain in a jar, right? I'm sure not a hologram of that, I'm sure. Yep, I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar. So, how? Why? What, does my handsomeness make you speechless? You're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not, for I have a speech prepared for these situations. Escape rules. If I had a nickel for every time a brain in a jar hit on me, I'd have 2 nickels. Were you getting the other nickel? A speech? You're seeing one of the 5 great living vital brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature. All while computers in our jar scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner. We are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. I'm guessing you prepared that after being asked the same question too many times, huh? Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. You want one? Sure. What brings one of our world's 5 brains in jars to this place, so... Oh, I'm from around here, actually. You can flirt with your own brain in Fallout New Vegas. Wow. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of time. Have you come here before? Sadly, no. Otherwise, I remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name? It's Jill. Jill, that's a really cute name. Thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today? What with the commotion around and all? It didn't stop you from coming here either, did it? Self-says or egocentrism? Good question. Yeah, you're right. It's gonna take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me. You're awfully energetic. Did you know that? Sorry, does that bother you? No, not at all. Just I figured a brain in a jar wouldn't be so happy. While I was alive, my body got to a point where there weren't much I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? I wonder. You want to make me happy, Jill? Depends on what it takes. Don't worry, just give me a beer. Alright then, I'll make you happy. A beer for Taylor. A beer for the brain. Here, a beer. Ah, yes, no matter what happens, beer is always good. It's interesting, though. Just yesterday I was talking to a client about brain uploads. You were? Yeah, we were talking about how even if you upload your brain, you'd still be here. I've thought about that, too. You think that you in the cybernetic environment feel like she was indeed transferred? Like, would she remember everything? Like waking up someplace else and so on? That's an interesting question. We're getting into that heavy transhumanism shit again! I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain to a Lilum. One of the brains is being used in such an experiment, actually, that can make a functional Lilum. Unfortunately, the wiring and other such stuff makes it look more creepy than anything. They aren't transferring his identity or anything, they're just wiring him to a body. Oh. You'd think someone would rather do that than throw it around disposed in a jar. I have to admit, the whole brain thing does look creepy. But the body I'm telling you about is just uncanny looking. Speaking of uncanny, how'd you feel when you saw yourself like this for the first time? It was quite a shock, actually. Didn't last too long, though. Never was too attached to my body. Hassie is a Blue Stinger reference? Oh, Illbleed. Oh, God. I've heard legends about Illbleed. Later in my life, that was almost literal. You know what the downside to this body is? I can't get drunk. If you want to call that a downside, if you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is part of the whole experience. Why, though? Lilum can get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brain's a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed to their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out exactly how you work. Yeah, you're right. Hey, Jill! Oh, Alma! Alma! Alma? Where's the courtesy one would expect from plebeian bar staff? Welcome to Valhalla, what can I get you? Happy? Not when you put it that way. Why, hello there, beautiful. Ooh, the brain's just hitting on the pretty girls. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Alma is almost like really fucking pretty. Holy shit, y'all. Hello there, beautiful. Whoa! You hurt my feelings with that, darling. Sorry, you don't see talking disembodied brains every day. I mean, I did work a summer in Lilum maintenance, but even then those were talking heads. Oh, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name is Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor. Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink? Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic and have at least one face. I know just what to strive for then. Just kidding, it'd make me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you? I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that. Awesome, I'll pay for your next drink then. What will you have? I'll have a Cobalt Velvet. And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually. You're gonna have me drink alone? I don't want to drink that much. Oh boy, it'll bleed. Yeah, like I said, I have heard stories. Okay then, let's make a Cobalt Velvet. Cobalt Velvet. Cobalt Velvet. I'm gonna make it a big Cobalt Velvet. I'm gonna get Alma a little drunky. Cause I like Alma and I wanna see what Tipsy Alma does. On the rocks. Mixed up. Bigly. Your drink. Hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me these past minutes than at least 3 guys have been in the last year. Judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while now, right? Only for about half a year or so, if memory serves right. I'm sorry, what? A mental breakdown in the morgue and the stream turned into a Bonnie Tyler signaling party. Why didn't y'all do that when I was losing my mind in a sensory deprivation tank at the exit 8? I'm like, if I'm just sitting here like, I must see the fucking thing. I must see the fucking thing. And all of a sudden, you start chanting, where have all the good men gone? I need a hero! Only for about half a year or so, if memory serves right. Really? One would think it's been longer. Feels like it's been longer. Shut up, you love me and you know it. Oh, that face! Oh, that face. She's giving me the eyes. Jill Alma, I ship it. Just saying. So, you just started coming here and that was it? Well, the first time I came here, the other guy... Speaking of which, where's Pablo? Gillian. Archimedes. Dunno, adventuring or something. Anyways, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there. Alright. Thank you for stopping by, Maury. Hope you have a good evening. I will enjoy mixing drinks, changing lives, and hopefully tipsy. Alma. Next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving, and I don't know, I feel like she just gets me. There's this chemistry. We click. Oh! I ship it! We click, she says. No, I ship it. I totally ship it. The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than with many other people is kind of sad, though. It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late, and I've got to go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya. Bye. Please come again. That Taylor sure was nice. A bit weird at first, huh? Apparently one of 5 brains being said by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I've heard of them before. Can't believe I actually met one. Say, Alma, how many people are there in your family? Just curious. Well, aside from my mom and dad, we're 4 sisters and 1 brother. Funnily enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters in the alphabet. So you're the eldest one? No, I'm actually the middle kid. You're the middle kid, but your name starts with an A? Don't think too much about it. I never said the order reflected our ages. My sister Carlotta's the eldest one, then there's Diana just before me, then comes Ava, and at the bottom line's Bella... Sorry, the youngest one is Bernardo. Oh! We got a trans person in the cyberpunk world! Woo! Valhalla said trans rights, baby! Yeah! Call that man by his new name. Do it, yeah, do that. Be a supportive big sis, Alma, to your new trans brother. Do it. You've never been alone, I'm guessing. Can't complain about that, I guess. It helps that we were never 5 in the same house. By the time Evita and Bernie were born, Diana and Carlotta had already moved. Speaking of family, today I came because I needed a break from everything that's been going on with them. Do you live with them? No, but Evita and Bernie do, not to mention I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second eldest sister, Diana, just separated from her husband. Oh. It's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that. Damn. Diana's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time for herself to live her life. She didn't think about that when she married the guy at 20. She didn't think about that when marrying a guy she had only known for like 3 months. You should take your own advice. Hey, I'd never marry someone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was a one time when it almost happened, but I blame the damn stadium kiss cam. What the fuck? Kiss cam? I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced to me. Seems he was her friend's brother or something. We went out a couple times, and he invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later, the kiss cam focused on, instead of kissing me, he proposed! I almost got caught in the mood and accepted. Huh. So I take it you rejected him, in a stadium, on the fucking kiss cam! We went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know, maybe he wanted to get in my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line. But I honest to God can't understand what they thought would be a good idea. That sounds too convoluted, you know, proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for sex. Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get you in their bed. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Want anything else? What's that bottle? Some bottle of absinthe I found at home. It's unlabeled, so it's not that valuable. You know how to serve it? I'd usually need some kind of spoon to perch a cube of sugar, but the station does all that for me. You want some absinthe then? Sure, let's try it. Oh! I think Alma's about to get fucked up! Go to the bottle drinks tab and drag it to the shaker. Okay, we're doing this, Alma. You're a big girl. You know you can handle your liquor or not. Careful, it's a strong drink. I'll tell you if it's strong or not. And indeed it is. Holy shit. I'll have an absinthe. Yeah, I can handle my liquor. Oh, holy fuck. Are you okay? I'll be fine. I've had worse in college. What did you do in college, by the way? Jaeger bombs, giant taco pizzas, a cute student teacher. We all did a cute student teacher at some point in college. I'm talking about studies, woman. Oh yeah, I fucked a cute student. We all fucked a student teacher. I know. I'm a computer engineering dropout. I was getting fed up with the whole make programs for other people thing. I see. Alright, now it's my turn to ask questions. But what? What kind of family is your family? Well, I'm an only child. My mom and my dad split amicably. My mom was a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. I spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful. Huh, didn't you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something? I played the violin until I was around 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know. I just kind of said, that's it, one day, and stopped. What about cousins or the rest of your family? I see very little of them, actually. I did not get to take a nap, Joe. So, but I'm managing the stream a lot better. Now that you know I'm in my energy mode. I'm streaming live. But I swear to God, after this, I had better sleep for 9 fucking hours, or else there's gonna be problems. I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of my mom's family live in France to boot. So your mom's French? Yep. Can you speak French? I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Oh, maybe I will. Mon era glissure esplendanguils? Star, I'm so sorry. I only know enough French to get unlost. My hovercraft is full of eels? What? Ooh, what does that mean? Rubbish? I don't know, I can't speak French. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by. But you'll be hard pressed to make me spot him in the crowd. You're kind of lucky, you know? All of my mom's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high. But yeah, that's the problem with my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly. My mom's a French violinist and you call it uninteresting? I'm wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist. Please don't, ever. Sounds like something somebody would say to make bartender sound sophisticated. See? I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world. If they need security, I'm their woman. You've told quite a few stories about cracking the databases or achieving info like some sort of mercenary, though. That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. Makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job. Didn't you tell me you once secured some crew name pics from a guy's cell phone? A mostly honest job. Sheesh. What made you become a hacker, by the way? I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku or a crossword with me. But at some point, they started feeling kind of samey. So, when I started college, I could course some system security. It felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching that security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles. And it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I help make harder at that. Huh, I didn't think about it that way. It is less action than what movies make it up to be, though. No real-time frantic typing, nothing like that. Still seeing my code break through something. It's an amazing feeling. We have anything else? Give me something non-alcoholic. I want to play it safe with the whole absinthe thing. Okay. I'll be nice. We're not getting her drunk. Something without alcohol. We'll give her a nice we'll give her a sugar rush. And we'll be respectful. You don't want to get drunk? We'll respect that, Alma. Here. I hope you haven't spiced up this one. Alma, please. Say, Jill, what's the worst that could happen if you don't get your drinks right? Well, people have the right to not give me money. If they don't pay for it, I don't get my bonus. No bonus means less money and no tips, which doesn't help because I have to pay bills. Oh, I see. Do you have to make an effort to pay your bills? Nope. You have no idea how much I hate you right now. Well, my job pays pretty well, and then I kind of spend too much on things other than food and bills. Maybe maintenance on my hands and new equipment, but aside from that... Oh, I know. If you have trouble with your bills, why not live with me? Do it! Do it! Do it! And they were roommates! Oh my god, they were roommates! We could be roommates! Oh my god, they were roommates! Dunno. Moving my stuff to the stairs because the elevator's broken. Having to move my liquor collection. Never mind the fact that my cats are shut in. They got very upset the one time I moved some furniture around. The idea of moving just gives me a headache. So have Alma move in with you. Have Alma move in with you. You shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know? I don't, but I've thought about it before. Now I need some air. I'm going to take my break. You want to come? Are you inviting me to the back of the bar? You should invite me to dinner first. Do it. Do it. Invite her to dinner. Do it. Every minute you waste making jokes is time taken for my break. Fine, let's go. Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in. Sure, sure. You should invite her to dinner. Yes. Please. Invite her to dinner. I wonder who we're going to see tonight. I think we'll see Dorothy again. And we might see Art Vandelay. Probably going to see Dicker D. Dawson, whatever his fucking name was. Let's find out together. Art Vandelay of Vandelay Industries. Yeah, you weren't here. You weren't here last time, but there was literally a guy named Art Vandelay, and he is just George Costanza. He is just George Costanza, Seahorse. No word of a lie. Cold, 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 cold. It sure is chilly out there. It's kind of refreshing. The hobo out there seems like a nice guy. Billy Vine? Yeah, he's a cool guy. You're in your own personal hell. Well, I hope you are doing better, Seahorse. You deserve it. New Jersey? Apparently got into legal trouble, and that's why he's like that. Really? Who's ready for story time with Sav? Me! Yes, you tell your stories while we drink and talk with Alma. You could also be just a very nice crackhead, though. I have a cousin who looks like a hobo, actually. Really? It's a bit complicated, though. Problem is, his family's tried to get him to live with them, but his pride won't let him accept their help. He'd rather live on the streets for some reason. Oh, you're telling this story. This fucking story. Oh, God. This situation sucked ass. He'd rather live on the streets for some reason. You can't tell with some people, sadly. Why did he become a hobo in the first place? Bad investments and debts. Bank evicted him from his house. Oh. It's a serious problem because he has epileptic attacks and refuses to take his medication. I just don't get what's up with him. Honey! Some service here! Dorothy! Woo! I'm here. Don't scream. Oh? Were you two hanging at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff were you doing? Just talking. Is that what they call it these days? Dorothy, shipping it! I love her! What do you want? Something soft, something sweet. No alcohol, please. Wouldn't it be the same if you just grabbed a soda from a vending machine? But I like you! Do you dislike my presence so much? Sweet and non-alcoholic, you say. Alright. Alright, for now, we're gonna respect Dorothy's wishes. As funny as it would be to get these people drunk, I gotta be like, when they're not saying non-alcoholic. Here, like you asked. See? You don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Taiga Hisaika flat. Oh my god, the flat talk continues. But also that's horrific, and I'm very sorry that happened to you, Seahorse. Unless you're Lawrence. But he has this weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola. Lawrence? A friend of mine. He's a vending machine. We watched Toradora together, and it was very good. Oh. Oh, but how impolite of me. I'm lovely, and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Alma. The pleasure's mine. Dorothy, you say? Yep. Why? Nothing. I guess I've heard about you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me, tell me. Mostly about your, pluckiness. And here I was thinking it was because I'm a sex worker. Oh, Jesus. So much for trying to be subtle. Hey, I take pride in my job, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Isn't it dangerous? I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. Where do you work, Alma? I'm a hacker. Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account and says that's hacking, right? No, of course not. I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. Do you just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen? No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. We won't know until you try, right? Last time I said that I had to jam the plastic replica of a halogen light bulb up a grown man's ass! What? I swear to God, this game! Oh, fuck! Oh. It was a success! Okay then, let me try to explain in general how it works. Let's say I had to retrieve information from a company's database. Alright. First I do some research on the target, OS, servers, how the information is stored, and all that. There have been a couple of occasions where I had to go in blind, but they're the exception rather than the rule. First I secure things from my side. I start working behind proxies, websites, and through other more vulnerable computers I find on the way. After that I start testing the networks. I go through the basic protocols, trying known exploits, as long as they don't trigger any alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. I go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I had to look deeper into the code for the password itself. I see. Then when I'm finally in, I go and retrieve user privileges. After that, I go try to become a super user and get what I need. I know the answer, Seahorse, but you can tell the friends in chat, and they can guess. How do you do that? Well, there are a couple of ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. I can use info somebody already gave me. But the usual way is using a buffer overflow. Buff? She's shaking, chat. She's shaking. I don't know if I like where this is going. She be moving. What happens next? What happens next? I create a backdoor in the system before leaving and covering my tracks. I can't handle it anymore. Oh, but hack me like you've never hacked anything before. Oh God. Make my buffer overflow! Create a backdoor in me! Escalate your user privileges! Find flaws in my security! Holy shit! Hack me! She be saying it! No. She's asking Cyber Mommy to be hacked. Yes. For once, you're not saying it out of the pocket thing. That's literally what's happening. She basically is like, hack me, Cyber Mommy. Jesus, she's so flustered. Oh my God. Oh, Christ. Sorry, I got carried away. No shit, what happened? Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook, but they make it sound like they're having sex instead? Oh, goodness gracious, Starfire. Suggestive scenes, yeah? Well, that whole thing was kind of like that for me. Really? I guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you recorded yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, you'd make millions. Horny Lil are an unexploited market. Fucking Alma Armis ASMR! Just... And now we're going to hack your subroutines. I'm slowly exiting your buffer overflow right now. I'm pretty sure that's cursed. I'm pretty sure that was actually cursed. I'm sorry. I see. Oh, looks like my ride is here. Your ride? Yep, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Is it alright to ask that from him? It's okay. I've known him since preschool. It just so happened that he got married to my sister. Cosplay ASMR is like Albert Wesker. Well, I mean, if people are into it. Hey, Dorothy, you need a ride? Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yay! I'll take your offer then. Bye, honey. Later, Jill. Take care. God damn, I didn't even need to get Dorothy drunk for her to go fucking crazy. Yeah, there are a non-zero amount of ASMRs that are just like, ooh, I'm a yandere. Ooh, I'm gonna keep you in my basement forever. And you know, people are like into that, which is like, okay. The street seems noisy. Oh, a client. Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? What? Okay. What in the world am I dealing with here? Such a small yet comfortable place. Truly an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of the suburban desert. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie can just sit to kill their insides. Truly a real persona non grata. That's Latin for mysterious place, by the way. I'm so smart and philosophical. Oh, you pretentious fuck. I don't like you already. Alright, we got ourselves a persona non grata here. What will you have then? 17. Excuse me? I said 17. 7 plus teen. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Just to be sure, 17 is about the drink you want, right? Only if you want it to be. Let me guess. There we are, 17. It's the fucking Piano Man again. Why is it whenever it's some cryptic nonsense, it's always a fucking Piano Man? Not quite. What's the not quite then? There's nothing else that can be 17, is there? Let's go through our list and see. There's lots of things that can be 17. That's true. I'm just reading all this shit. Well, let's try Piano Man, I guess. I don't know. How is this a 17? Because it's drink number 17. It isn't. You said 17 would only be related to your drink if I thought it was, and I think it isn't. Oh, you subverted my expectations by taking me literally. Sneaky. And what brings you here, mister? I am Armandio, Virgilio Armandio. See, I introduced myself using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite. Right. And I came here looking for an otherworldly experience. I was passing by and saw this place is called Valhalla. I want to see the souls of resting warriors, the wounded spirits of noble souls. The golden hall full of never-ending banquets, the lively Valkyries looking over them. We have some arcade machines in the corner. No, you're taking me too literally. You see, I'm being poetic. I'm giving mystical air to a mundane affair. I wanted to see drunk people. I wanted to see waitresses and food. I wanted to see the bar in all of its decadent glory. 17 ingredients. Oh, okay. I mean, I feel like my answer was valid too. Number 17 in the drink catalog. You're out of luck. Today's been quite the slow day. I'm not very surprised given how things have been going in the streets, though. Humans are a nasty bunch, that much is true. Making a ruckus, coming at each other, but that's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own. I'm no zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. I think I owe the cat girl an apology. Oh yeah? Then give me an example, not zoologist bartender. Like I said, I don't know exact details, I just know it isn't right. Memory serves right, once the lion takes over a pride, every cub born from another lion is killed or something. Pfft, takes over a pride? You can't take over a pride! Pride is an intangible thing! You need to stop making things up, not zoologist bartender. But going back on topic, do you know what the number 17 means? The atomic number of chlorine? No, and Chloe is a name, not a number, you know. The group where halogens are in the periodic table? Stop making up words like halogens periodic table. Okay, then I give up. 17 is us. Eh? Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That number is the whole foundation of you and me. It's 23. What is? Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17. Well, they're both primal numbers, so it's the same idea. Primal numbers, this pretentious... he's pretentious and stupid as fuck. What a horrific combination. Primal. Do you want anything else? I'd like a single plum, coating of perfume served in a man's hat. Okay. He wants a plum, floating perfume in a son of a bitch. Guess what, slut? We've got it! Here. Ha! You didn't... Wait, you did. Enjoy. I will. I'll drink this perfume. You don't really have to. Yeah, that'd be silly. You would disrupt, bartender. Hey, bartender, have you ever thought about death? How? What if we're already dead? Both of us. What? What tells you I even existed before I entered that door? How can you assure me that this reality is real and we're not in fact in heaven or hell all along? What if everything up to this point is just some stupid story written by an unemployed 20-something in his room? You're getting far too pretentious and meta, buddy. I could punch you to make you feel reality. I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality is real for me, and that's all that matters. Such a closed-minded way of seeing things. You need to get away from the factual facts. Open your mind to things beyond your reach. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. The habanera has started! It means the twilight of the gods in German, by the way. Well, you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy your new world order. What? A couple of nearby cars exploded, it seems. Oh, hell. Let me take a look out the window. Be careful. I see lots of flashes in the distance, most likely gunshots. Jill, come here a sec. What? About 5 gigabytes of reports proving that several White Knight squads have been used to cover illegal actions were released to the public by an anarchist group. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue and using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find on the street. Oh, Jesus. Several counter-terrorism forces neighboring scenes of disaster under subdue the crazed units after a plea from the Vice President. We're still waiting for a declaration from Zaibatsu Corp CEO on the subject, but until then, things are ugly in and outside that bank, it seems. I recommend you stay here tonight. It's too dangerous to even think about going outside. What if they break in? They won't. Even then, the bar is quite the security system. And I'll be here protecting you as an added bonus. Yeah, I guess I'll stay tonight. I'll get you the spare mattress I have. Do you mind sleeping in my office? No, I guess it's fine. Good. Let's hope everything gets solved by the morning. I'll have Zankanto on hand, just in case. The metal bat with nails? There's nothing that can't bash. Say, Gil, 4. Hope everything's better by tomorrow. Wait, 2 mistakes? What, the guy didn't actually want his fucking plum piece of shit? They can keep going for a little while yet. Probably make it through half of day 6. He wanted plums, but I assume it was kind of a silly bartender wanted to be able to do it sort of thing. Well, I gave the fucker exactly what he asked for. I made him eat his words. Rise and shine. Morning. Yeah, you know, yawning's contagious. Yeah. It's 11 a.m. though. That's morning for me on the weekends and any other day. How's everything outside? Still noisy, but force has been deployed to take care of most of them at least. How so? Tabasco's president is pleading with anyone to stop the rogue White Knights. Neighboring city forces were deployed quickly in the subdued most of the opposition. There have also been reports of White Knights just freezing, like they were petrified somehow. You make it sound like some god suddenly decided to put everything in place. Well, I'm just glad no bullets are flying in and out of the whole building. Sure, there's still some bad apples out, and it's not really safe yet, but it was worse last night. There also seems to be a civilian force lynching any White Knight they spot. So not only are the White Knights a problem, regular folks are on edge too. I wonder if Say's okay. Should we worry about Gil? That kid knows how to take care of himself. I'm sure that whatever it is that he's doing, he's safe. Dare I say even safer wherever he is in here. I sure hope so. Are we gonna work today? Nah, things are too nasty right now. Let's take the Sunday off. Oh, alright. Say, you want me to help you get to your apartment? Actually, yeah, I'd appreciate that. Okay then, let me lock things up and we'll go. We'll grab something for lunch on the way. Sounds good. And here we are. Ooh, I like this. Home sweet home. Thanks a lot. Oh, there's a close-up. Yeah, there's a close-up of Jill. Just that resting bitch face. We love it. Hey, boss, want to hang out for a bit? Yeah, grab a beer, chill out for a bit. Mostly to thank you for helping me. Well, I don't have much to do anyway, so yeah, sure. I did tell you should invite me to your apartment sometime, didn't I? Oh yeah, you did. What worries me is that beer always leads to something else. To more beer? I was going to say to one of us going through the Spanish announcer's table. Oh! Seahorse, I hope you were still here to hear that one. and Rain, if you're watching the highlight, I know you're going to appreciate that one too. But I think we're safe here. Come on in then. Excuse me? Want one? Oh, she got a smoke. Sorry I don't smoke. Don't mind me though. Smoke if you want it. Thanks. So how's the chilly weather treating you? Gets cold from time to time, but nothing the Kotatsu and the heater can't fix. Oh right, boss. You're not very good with the cold, are you? You know it. You didn't bring your jacket here either. Yeah, I left it at home when going to the bar yesterday. Wasn't that cold and I didn't expect to spend the night at the bar. You like a sweater or something? Oh, don't mind me. I insist. I have this hoodie from some time ago and it was too big for me. Ooh, ooh, giving the hoodie. Oh, we're giving the hoodie away. But that should be Alma's hoodie. Why buy it then? It was dirt cheap. Right. Wait, where'd you get this one? Dunno, some flea market ages ago. Why? Nothing. It's just like one I had many years ago. What happened to it? Too much use, it just ripped. I see. You can keep it if you want. I never use it anyway. We'll see. Come to think of it, how old are you, boss? I'm eternally 17. Eternally 17. There's a mood. Fair enough. 17 plus how much? 17 plus I'd have to cut your tongue if you knew. Alright. Let me go change into something more comfortable. Take your time. Kibbin! Say, Jill, there's a blue-eyed mass of black fleur glaring in my general direction. Oh, that's just 4. He's just wary of any new visitors. Cats will be cats, I guess. He'll warm up quickly, though. Just give him time. He's unusual looking. Blue eyes on a black cat. They usually have green. Yeah, weird, huh? First, I thought they were like that because he was small, but they never changed. You have any pets, boss? Back at home, we had a bear. I see. What? Good old Bosco. He kept intruders away better than any dog. Right. This picture here isn't something you see every day. Oh, cute. What's this? Jill's younger days? What? Me taking such a sappy pic? No, a framed picture on printed paper. It's so vintage. Who are these? That's the one on the right is Lenore, my ex-girlfriend. The one on the left is Gabrielle, her sister. Oh. Huh. Is this pic recent? Or actually, that one's from 3 or 4 years ago. You look exactly the same. I'm only 27. What do you expect? That's why they say kids are the ones that get old. I thought it was recent because you don't usually see people displaying pictures of their exes so openly. Let alone a printed and framed. What? Did you two break up in good terms then? You even hesitated a bit in calling her your ex. Let's just say that everything ended with both of us saying mean things. Aww. And me storming out of her house, breaking a couple of things on the way out. We never broke up formally, and I guess I still have feelings for her. I just went away, haven't said a word since. Really? It's hard to picture you doing such a thing. You look so happy in the pic. Why have her pick out like this then? I just couldn't get my mind off something that Alma said to me. About missing having the warmth of someone else pressed against your side. Oh yeah, she did say that last time. Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs, putting your head in their chest, listening to their breathing as they pet your head, dozing off knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. I don't know, I felt nostalgic, then miserable. I'll just put this away. I've been meaning to apologize, but I feel like it's too late now. Whenever I go out, there's this fear in the back of my head that I'll meet her in the street. I just don't know if I could face her again, let alone talk to her. I'd be a mess. It's never too late to apologize, Jill. Maybe. What's on the table? Looks like an envelope. It's nothing! Nothing! Now please give that to me. Look, alright. I saw nothing, don't worry. Anyway, let's grab some beers. Got me. Oh, they're hanging out on the balcony. Beer so far, 0. Cans left, 12. Damn, you have lots of beer. Let's have one. Well, the BTC gives me discounts on the point card I can use every time I buy their alcohol. With that, beer's actually the cheapest drink I can get. Is there any difference between the drinks at the bar and these? The drinks at the bar are more addictive, flavorful, and also stronger than the ones they sell in the stores. And besides, the one in the bar is more of a double IPA. This one's more of a Pilsner. In English, please. This one's lighter in color and lighter in flavor. It doesn't taste like a lighter to me. Is this one made with that, what was the name of the base liquid you use at the bar again? Nutriogenic dichometrical lidogenol, or NDL. It was a supplement or something, right? It was an experimental fluid they created to replace water when the maiden kiss polluted water supplies. The effects of pollution turned out to be so temporary, so NDL never went into max reduction. But the BT Seal took commission it for use in bars. And is this one made with it? Let's see. Yep, here it is, near the end. NDL and cornstarch. Why is my beer so far counter not upgrading? Cornstarch? It serves as a stabilizer, if I remember correctly. They need it for packaged drinks. I see. I just realized something. What? You're a nerd, Jill. Guilty as charged. There's my alcoholic collection if you feel like getting anything else. Those bottles over there? She only drinks when you press the drink button. But I did press the drink button. And it downed my remaining beer. I can't afford a fancy fridge or whatever for them, so I had to put them in plain sight. I'm just asking why they didn't upgrade the beers so far, because I've hit it twice. I'm guessing some authority on alcohol came in here to stab me for crimes against beverages or something. Anyway, many are still drinkable. I can get you some of the absinthe I brought to the bar if you want. I'm not an Oscar Wilde kind of person, sadly. I'm more of a Theodore Roosevelt girl. I have a teddy bear in my closet, but I don't think you can drink it. Nah, that's why... Wait, you do? I'm not ashamed of Dr. Fluff, but it just so happens that I have a cat. And I don't want the bear's filling spilled all over the place. Oh. Anyway, beer's fine. Don't worry. Oh, wait, hang on. This is the percentage of the can of beer I'm drinking. Silly me. Where did that collection come from anyways? Calling the collection is too generous, I think. I got it from my grandpa. He made a will where the only thing stipulated was that I got him. That's sweet. I've already downed some of it over the years, though. Half of them with colored water instead of alcohol. I guess you need to be an expert or something to notice the difference. Yeah, I make sure the water's the right color, though. Bottom line, if you want to taste anything from it, let me know. You're too kind. And a side note, it surprised me you got that poster of me in the room. And even more that you hung it in plain sight. When I gave it to you, it was more or less a joke, you know? Does it make you uncomfortable? If it doesn't make you uncomfortable, why would it make me uncomfortable? It's my own face. I'm still wondering why you did it, though. Aside from filling an empty slot in the wall, I don't really know. I thought it was funny, too. I guess it's like if someone gave you to know. A dildo-shaped trophy or something. Yeah, there's a conversation starter! Ah, yes. And this is my dildo. Although no one comes here anyway, so it's kind of pointless. What? No steamy nights of passion? Not since a year ago, I think, and I'd rather not talk about what happened then. Did someone hurt you? Because if they did, I can go dish out the pain. No, nothing of the sort. Different kind of mess. Uncomfortable mess. And not being able to have sex for reasons mess. Glad to know you have my back, though. That's what friends are for. Wait, you talk about the poster and compare it to having a dildo-shaped trophy. Did you just call me dildo face? Jesus. That's what friends are for. Hey, boss, be honest with me here. But what? Who's Gil exactly? What do you mean? You know what I mean. Who the fuck is he? Oh yeah, that. Well, I have a couple of ideas. I know for certain that Gil was in the Hong Kong riots. And he took part in the anti-riot force before defecting. That should give me a clue as to who he is, but so far I've only found out about one such defector, and he didn't leave Hong Kong for at least 4 years. I also know for certain that Gil was in England and France during that time frame. And it's always like that when I think I have a clue as to who he is. Something else comes up that contradicts the evidence. That guy's troublesome. A bit, yeah. I wonder if Gil's alright. You worried about him? You make it sound like I'm some emotionless robot. You can be hard to read. I wouldn't worry about Gil so much, though. There's 3 things I know for certain about him. First, he can take care of himself. Second, you can sincerely trust him. And third, he absolutely hates bell pepper. He does? I've seen him even reject food that's been in contact with it. Man, what a baby. Unless he's allergic or something. He's not. Man, what a baby. How did you meet such a guy? He showed up in the door of the bar. He what? Well, it was shortly after the whole incident with Robert and the levitation potion. The what? Right, levitation potion. It was a slow day and he just showed up at the bar. I offered him a drink, but he said he didn't have money on him. I couldn't leave him alone, so I pretty much gave the drinks for free. And after a couple, he broke down crying. Huh? I don't know what he did, but he was really, really regretting it. He wanted a second chance or whatever, and I told him he could wash himself and find him a job. And I'll be damned, he looked totally different the next day. Damn. I tried and failed to find out anything about him. So I decided to take him at face value. I judged him for what he did as an employee. And aside from the occasional sudden escapade, he's been as loyal gets. I return the favor in kind, covering his ass from time to time, sometimes literally. What surprised me is you took him in so easily. I can take care of myself, and I always kept an eye on him. And besides, after the whole Robert thing, I couldn't ignore someone that desperate so easy. I see. You made the bar more lively yourself, you know. How so? Well, with the regulars you've earned, of course. Like that blonde titty hacker. I can't remember her name. Blonde titty hacker. Alma? I was gonna say Armitage. She's a nice girl, you know. I don't think she's young enough to be called a girl. Oh, come on. Don't you talk about Cyber Mommy that way? Blonde titty hacker. Says the girl who's eternally 17. In any case, she's really lovely. When you hear her speak of her family, she speaks with such love. Her face just brightens up. It makes me kind of jealous that she has such a close relationship with them, to be honest. You have bad relations with your family? Not bad, but I'm not exactly close to anyone aside from my mom, dad, and aunt. Back to Alma, I'm really hoping she finds a nice guy to settle with. No! Not guy! Not guy! You're right here, Jill! You're right here, Jill! Just you know, just gals being pals! And they were roommates! Oh my god, they were roommates! I mean, she's so bent to find him, and I can't help but want her to succeed. I see. There's also that sex worker robot girl. Yeah. Ah, Dorothy. She intrigues me, though. I've seen lots of sex workers over the years, and she seems pretty giddy. It's not that she likes her job, rather she takes to it with such childish excitement. I've kind of noticed that, too. But then again, Lilum can be weird. You think? Lilum operate in some really foreign logic. I mean, they don't really share our fear of mortality. Even if their bodies are destroyed, their minds are already backed up in the collective source. If they lose an arm, they can reattach it or replace it. Depending on the circumstances, they might not even feel pain at all. So they haven't attained human-like emotions like fear or love, but they're different. Like a different culture, if you must. I didn't see it that way. Aside from that, Dorothy's a DFC-72. It's a social interactions model or something. Let them get positive reinforcement straight from their bodies if they're fulfilling their main purpose, so... I'm guessing she gets a built-in push whenever she's in a meaningful or challenging social interaction. Interesting. The name Lilum is a bit weird, though. It is? You expect them to be called bots or dolls, but Lilum doesn't convey the image of automatons. Just a tip, bots and dolls are considered slurs by them. Bot is akin to calling them... Oh, wow. And doll is like calling them fake. Thanks for the advice. Okay, we learned a fun little lesson. What names not to call the Lilum. Handy dandy advice to know. That aside, do you know why they're called Lilum? As far as I know, because they all come from a bigger AI called Lilith. And Lilim are Lilith's offspring in Jewish folklore. Ooh, cool. Hey, speaking of names, why don't you like being called by your full name? I have no idea what you're talking about. Don't act stupid. Back when you first transferred, I called you Julianne, and you almost tore me a new one with your glare. See? Like that. It's no big secret. It's one of those things that feels silly when you say it out loud. Try me. Drink for courage. Well, do you ever watch Model Warrior Julianne? Not all of it, but my little sister's a big fan of reruns. Back when I was in elementary school, I was a huge fan of the show. I had everything, from the dolls to the costumes to the lunchboxes. It didn't help that it was one of those shows that got strapped literally everywhere. I saw a couple of episodes once. They were really nice. It was beyond nice. The show's about a model who can transform into an armor-clad magic knight. She fights demons born from greed and vanity. The show presented Jules hating her job because of invited enemies, and yet still found solace in trying to be a role model. Hell, the main character wasn't a kid. Julianne was an adult that became younger when transformed. I'd say it was a pretty ambitious kid show. Even by today's standards. Just the fact that her enemies were literally issues dealing with beauty standards of body image, challenging as fuck. Whoa, you got excited there. And that's the problem. Back then I was obsessed with Jules. I sang the songs, dressed like her, I could even recite full chapters. Something tells me you still can. That's besides the point. It was nice while I was in elementary school, but then I went to middle school. And what a surprise! Tweens are jackasses. They went out of their way to tease me about the things I did back then. I don't hold it against Jules, I always hold my grudge against those fuck jobs. Sounds rough. You know how most girls worry about their thighs at that age? I worry about jerkasses singing the theme tune of the show mocking me. Anyways, every time it comes to Julianne or Jules, I distinctly react negatively. Pavlov would be proud of me. I never talk about it because I find the whole thing too silly in retrospect. And yet it affects you even today. There's nothing wrong with it though. It's actually kind of reasonable. Sure hope so. Come to think of it, what kind of kid were you, boss? When I was a toddler, I was the kind to always fight with kids bigger than me. And puberty happened and I became the Merriam-Webster definition of shallow jerkwad. Around the time I turned 16, I realized what an idiot I was and went on to become who I am today. And the less I talk about those years from 12 to 15, the better. Fair enough. So Jill, what kind of guy was your grandpa? He was rough around the edges, the kind of guy that means well even if he says otherwise. He seemed to have a soft spot for me, though. One moment he was congratulating my dad by berating him a little, and the next he was playing with me. My dad worked a lot. My mom was always traveling, so I spent most of my childhood with him. Can I ask how he died? At old age, my dad says his last word was something like, "Fucking scientists created talking mannequins so this skunk can't let you upload your brain." Jesus. Why the question? Curious about you. Really curious. I just realized that even though we see each other almost every day, I know very little about you. Oh. For what you tell me, though, it seems your grandpa's personality rubbed off on you a bit. I've heard the one since I was a kid, actually. You know, boss, I'm a bit curious about your circle of friends. What kind of people do you have in it? Keep in mind, you're included in this circle, too, so any insults you hurl will apply right back to you. Anyways, I have this friend I've known for a long time, a red-headed, glasses-wearing gun nut called Iris. The one you called for the helmet thing? That one. She's managing a BTC bar in Panama right now, if I remember correctly. She's managing a bar, too? I got the idea from her, actually. Oh. It's called Nirvana, and if you thought this city was dangerous, you should see the people she has to deal with there. Piracy ain't nothing to fuck with. And means it's an annex to another building. What else should you do there? I think the bar was originally her hotel's bar. She moved the bar to its own building elsewhere and opened it on B in the hotel instead. That would be an interesting sequel. Well, yeah, you could focus the entire game on the fucked up dealings in that other bar. Weird decision. I believe she said she wanted the place away from the noisy rich tourists that go to the hotel. So that bar is her woman cave. Woman cave. Other side, let's see. Friends. I guess there's also my little sister, but that's a given. Oh, there's also my old partner from when I was with the Neo San Francisco Police Force. Good old Lexi. Should give her a call sometime. Wait, you were in the what? I've done lots of things, Jill. I spent a short time collaborating with the police force. I've been a wrestler, an MMA fighter, chimney cleaner, lumberjack, pet shop attendant, corporate mascot, corporate... What? I still see my face on some websites from time to time. Anyways, aside from you, Gil, my sister, Iris and Lexi, I guess there's a lot of people who don't want to see me in harm's way. Mostly because they're the ones that want to hurt me. What about you? Guess I have acquaintances here and there. Back at home in college, I went out a lot. But I felt more like going out was a pleasure rather than new people involved. Aside from you, Gil, my closest friend since moving here is Alma. Oh, and Dorothy. I mean, sure, there's always four, but that cat's a hermit that refuses to go out. Alma's her bestie! I keep saying it! You know, he's a cat. Hey, a cat's fine too, you know? Hey, boss, what will you do when the bar closes? I don't know. Maybe I'll take a friend's offer of working with her. I was also thinking about going back home and helping with things there. Or maybe going traveling for a while. See? Oh, but don't worry. Bureaucracy's slow as fuck. They won't close the bar for quite a while. Better enjoy being there while you can. Yeah, maybe. Will you be visiting me whatever bar I end up working in? I have a bone to pick with the guy that supervises the bar I'm planning to get you transferred to. I go there even though I have virtually no reason to. With you there, I have something pleasant to look forward to. You're sending me to someone you have problems with? If I had to trust another bar owner, it's certainly him. He's actually a pleasant boss from what I've seen. The fact that he and I have a tendency to go to each other's throats is an unrelated matter. I'll trust you on that one, then. Don't worry, maybe I can get you a bracelet made out of wood pieces from the bar's counter or something. We'll see. Hey, I'll tell you what. When the bar closes, let's both take a vacation. Go on a trip. That'll clear your mind a bit. Yeah, maybe. It's snow? I think it's... Yeah, it's snow. Chapter 2. Armaga. We only made it to Chapter 2? Oh, Jesus. We're 3 streams and we're only 1 chapter in? Your electricity bill will be sent on the 24th. Please sure you have the $8,000 needed. Jill is curious about the room she saw. Getting only going too distracted. Have a nice day. Chapter 2 of 4. We'll read and then we'll read our social media shit and then we'll call it for the night. Apollo Banks is getting attacked. Thread 2. Media is still awfully quiet about it. Augmented I talked about it, but very briefly. Maybe someone lost their job due to that one rogue article. It was from Kim. She always run right serious shit, but I think you got tired of her. Fucking shame. So I will get this clickbait from now on. Gotta get worse at the very least. White Knight said there were a lot of people inside the building. At least 3 people already dead. How? Some of them shooting people? Looks like it was security from the building, but I got no details yet. Sounds weird as fuck. Come on, Senator Anon. You gotta give us more. Doing my best here. Thanks, Based Anon. Explosion registered. Media's still quiet about it. Can't confirm there's an explosion. It looks like it was just one of them. So there's more bombs, not just one? That's right. Do you have any clue on who's doing this? Main for several sources, this is a group, a new one, looking to overthrow the government. No names have been mentioned. It looks like it's not a group, just one person to stop all this. That's pretty ballsy. This is just a rumor around here, but Alice Rabbit might be involved. How? A hacker is having a hostage to escape and is suspecting Alice. Huh, someone doing stupid shit on the internet is being actually useful. Can't confirm the situation has finally reached its end. The attacker was shot dead, but a huge amount of data was released from servers all over the ground in the world. Remember the leaks from Alice? There were nothing compared to this. Proof of corruption, money laundering, espionage, that's unsettling. Damn! Files developed from approximately 60,000 sources, terabytes that contain all operations as a glitch to the government of one-day operations. Since the ultimate goal from the attacker was not to blow up the bank, the least hostage sources servers inside the bank has the files under several layers of physical security. That shit sounds whack. How do you make even plan that complex? No idea, but that's what some of the witnesses found the police. Okay, looks like I have to leave, but I'll try to write down the details of future posts. Gonna need some time though. Godspeed, Anon. Thanks. GSF January 4th card announced 66 American Kid and John Yusuke headlining. Blood feud between John Yusuke and 66 American Kid released to climax January 4th. The young GSF don't find the only match of the night. Other interesting bets: Figures Great Gorgeous is a great DK and errands. Full card below. This is just wrestling. Red Comet Jr. Wait, Red Comet is Dana's wrestling name. Nagisa Akita versus Greek Red Comet versus Aaron's Jack Bomb and Blaze versus Huli and Caracolta. Tag team together. Osuna versus Siegfried. Nano Camo is now making smart underwear. Underwear you can change it with voice commands, something you value on in your life. Nano Camo is recovered. Already provided computer versions of advanced damage machine found the kind of design underwear contains the look of the spoken word. No more stains in your white panties, just changes the color to black and you'll barely notice. That one changes the smell though, they're not that advanced. We expect an increase in sales next year thanks to this innovative product. Pure Model using them, super comfy if you ask me. Danger use admin has been arrested again. Famous hacker Alice Robert Grace, the popular expert Danger, with a new threat, resulting in the arrest of the site's admin known as Furfur for a second time. No details to give, other than he was arrested as part of an ongoing investigation. Cybercrime units Lisette Blunt told the Almanac during a call. We are now busy tracking down the messages of USA. Incredibly, the arrest Furfur will only respond to the call. Not this shit again. Well, alright. We'll save the computer video game. And that will be it for, Go back. Hang on. How do I lock the phone again? Never mind. Anyway, that'll do it for this episode of the Monday Night Frezno. It was quite, interesting and illuminating. And lots of wild shit happened. There was a brain in the jar. And Dorothy got really fucking lewd. And there was those other two people. And just drinking with Dana on my balcony. And stuff. So, fun times. I really dig this game. I'm enjoying it. I still can't believe we're only on chapter 2 or 4. This is gonna be a long boy. But we can deal with that. So all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. And if you're watching a highlight, thank you very much for watching that highlight. And I hope you enjoy whatever it is you watch next.